on Rousey.
Everyone's soft till the mind comes around. Remember that. Everyone's soft till the mind comes around.
Get out of here!
Come on, Becky. Easy, Ronda.
Oh my God, that was SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch attacking Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey in the locker room here at Monday Night Raw.
Becky Lynch couldn't wait to get her hands on Rowdy Ronda Rousey until Sunday.
She's coming out here.
Is she nuts?
The man has arrived.
There's 7 members of the Monday Night Raw roster in the ring, and Becky Lynch is marching down to the ring.
The man shows no fear.
Well, yeah, Becky, I mean, you want to be the man. Wait a minute. Who the hell? What the? Oh, that SmackDown's here. SmackDown's here. The SmackDown Women's Division is attacking Monday Night Raw.
Sonya Deville, Carmella, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Naomi.
The Raw Women's
is the queen.
Alexa Bliss ran away. Meanwhile, the Raw team is getting beaten up by the
This is a
SmackDown
numbers
locker room.
game.
What a wild sight it is seeing Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch fight alongside one another.
Common cause unites Monday Night Raw.
And there's Alexa Bliss, who hightailed it when the assault began. Becky Lynch may, as you said, Corey, have a broken nose. She may have worse than that come Sunday at Survivor Series, because Ronda Rousey is irate.